Welcome to week 15 of the NFL season. This week we are in Seattle for the 9-4 Cleveland Browns taking on the 10-3 Seattle Seahawks. A win here today for Cleveland would greatly improve their playoff chances, as right now they're sitting at the 6th seed with the Chargers right behind them. But Seattle comes out to start on 3rd and 7. Wilson to the outside, and that pass is caught by Dwayne Bowe for a first down. Bowe was a Brown at the beginning of the season, but was traded to the Seahawks for a 3rd round pick. Now Wilson on 3rd and 6, a few plays later, finds Kearse, but he is going to come nowhere near the marker. So that will result in a 4th down, and they punt the ball to Cleveland. Now out comes Johnny Manziel on 2nd and 5. Manziel over the middle of the field, caught by Josh Boyce, and Boyce has the first down on the play, a gain of 12. Now Manziel comes out on 2nd and 12. He sends Hawkins in motion. Manziel takes the snap out of shotgun. Manziel going to go downfield, and he has Barnidge, and it is caught, and they're going to be down at the 42-yard line. First down, Cleveland. Now 3rd and 2 a few plays later. Manziel in shotgun. 5 wide set. Manziel over the middle, and that pass is going to be caught by the former Seahawk, Tyler Lockett. He was cut in the preseason, and the Browns signed him. Now 2nd and 9. Manziel in shotgun. He's rolling out to the right side. Manziel's going to take off, and Johnny Manziel breaks a tackle, gets away from a couple more defenders, and finally goes to the ground. A gain of 17 on the play. Now Manziel in shotgun once again. Turbin in the backfield. They haven't gone to him this drive, but now they will on a screen pass. Robert Turbin to the outside, and he runs through a defender. Turbin is a former Seahawk, so this game means a little bit extra for a few of these players. Now Manziel out of shotgun on 1st and goal. Manziel to the outside, and that pass is caught by Desmond Lewis. Touchdown Browns, and they will take a 7-0 lead over the Seattle Seahawks very early in this game. Now out comes Russell Wilson. Marshawn Lynch in the backfield. Wilson under center, play action to Lynch. And Wilson going to go deep downfield, and he's got a man open, and that's caught by Dwayne Bowe. He is down inside Browns territory out at the 39-yard line. A 34-yard gain. Now on 3rd and 4, Wilson, play action to Lynch again. And Wilson over the middle of the field, that's caught by Kearse, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown Seattle, and they're going to tie this game up at 7. Joe Hayden was the one on the coverage, and he had no safety help downfield. Now Manziel comes out a few plays later, and it's 3rd and 1. A potential 3 and out to the outside, caught by Barnidge. Barnidge has the first down easily, and brought down at the 41-yard line. Manziel is 8 of 8 for 77 yards. So far, a perfect start. Now on the next play, it's 1st and 10. Manziel to the outside, and that pass is dropped by Josh Boyce. It was an attempted one-handed catch, and Boyce wants a flag, but is not going to get one. So that ends Manziel's perfect day. Now 3rd and 10. Manziel under pressure, and he is sacked on the play back at the 33-yard line. Brandon Mabane got back to him. Now Wilson under center. Lynch in the backfield, but Wilson's going to throw to the outside, caught by Kearse, and down at the 42-yard line. First down, Seattle. Now on the very next play, Wilson in shotgun, 5 wide set on 1st and 10. Under pressure, goes over the middle, caught by Baldwin, and Baldwin's going to have the first down on the play. I don't know if I mentioned this before the game started. They do not have Jimmy Graham today. He is injured. So Wilson now to the outside for Dwayne Bowe, who breaks a couple tackles, shuts off a few more, and finally brought down by, I think that was Carlos Dansby that finally got to him. But Dwayne Bowe playing with a fire today. Now 2nd and 2, hand off to Lynch. Up the middle, Lynch has good blocking and cannot get through Tayshaun Gibson. Down inside the 5-yard line. 8 carries, 35 yards. Now 1st and goal. Wilson under center, hand off to Lynch, and he will walk into the end zone. Touchdown Seahawks, and that's going to give them a 14-7 lead over the Browns. Out comes Johnny Manziel now under center on 1st and 10. We don't see this a lot from this offense. Now he's immediately under pressure, and he is going to be sacked on the play by Hill. Back at the 12-yard line. That would lead to 3rd and 20. Manziel in shotgun, takes the snap. He's going deep over the middle, and it's intercepted by Earl Thomas. It looked like Lockett had to turn into a defensive back on that play. Didn't even try to go for the catch, just wanted to make sure Lockett was down. Now 1st and 10, Wilson in shotgun. He takes the snap, goes to the outside. It's caught by Baldwin, but he fumbled, and it's recovered by Dante Whitner down at the 31-yard line. So a turnover for a turnover. Now Manziel comes out on 2nd and 11 in shotgun, takes the snap. Over the middle, caught by Lockett. Lockett has a first down and is finally brought down at the 49-yard line, near Seattle territory. On 3rd and 4, they are now in Seattle territory. Manziel out of shotgun, take the snap under pressure, and he is brought down by Cam Chancellor, who came in on a blitz, and no one was able to catch him. So now they punt the ball right back to Seattle, who already has a 7-point lead. Wilson in shotgun, takes the snap, under pressure, and he is going to be brought down back near the 5, down to the 7. Starks on the sack. That would lead to 3rd and 23. Wilson in shotgun. He takes the snap in the pocket, going deep downfield, and that's caught by Jermaine Kearse, and he only has one man left to beat, and he may be gone. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Seattle. On a 3rd and 23, they throw a 93-yard touchdown pass. And that would give Seattle a 21-7 lead, but now out comes Johnny Manziel once again. On 1st and 10, rolling out to his right side, and Manziel's going to take off, trying to get the first down, and he will get it. That's a gain of about 11 or 12, and they're now in Seattle territory. So on 1st and 10, Turbin in motion. It's a swing pass to the outside, and it's caught by Turbin. Turbin breaks a tackle from Earl Thomas, and is finally brought down at the 32-yard line. Manziel 11 of 15 for 111 yards. He's played pretty good today. Now Manziel in shotgun over the middle, and that's caught by Desmond Lewis. First down, Cleveland, and that gets him all the way down to the 20-yard line. Now on the very next play, Turbin in the backfield. They have not ran the ball a whole lot today, but they have done this a few times. Screen pass to Turbin, runs through a tackle, and down inside the 5-yard line. Now a couple plays later, it's 3rd and goal. Manziel under center, pitches back to Robert Turbin, trying to use his speed to get to the outside, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland, and they're able to narrow down this gap a little bit. Now 21-14. Now Wilson comes out to start the Seahawks next drive. Out of shotgun, Lynch in the backfield, but Wilson's going to the outside, caught by Kearse. He fumbled the ball, and it's recovered by Dante Whitner again. And I think Whitner might be leading the league in fumble recoveries. He seems to be there every time. Now on the next play, 1st and 10, finds Tyler Lockett, and first down from Johnny Manziel. 15 of 20, 160 yards, 1 touchdown, and an interception. Now Manziel in shotgun, a minute to go in the half. It's another screen pass, and they're going to go out to Turbin again. He has good blocking, and Robert Turbin will find his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland, and they tie this ball game up at 21. And that play would take us to halftime, so the Browns get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. So now Manziel comes out of shotgun on 1st and 10. Manziel rolling up to his right side, trying to escape, but he is going to be sacked back inside the 5-yard line by Bennett. That would lead to 2nd and 23. Manziel in shotgun. 2nd play of the half. He's going deep downfield. It's caught by Desmond Lewis, and now Lewis is off to the races. And I don't know if anybody's going to catch him. Desmond Lewis inside the 5, and he's gone. Touchdown, Cleveland, and they take a 28-21 lead over the Seahawks. And this game is turning into what could be a shootout. But let's see what the Seahawks offense can do. It's 3rd and 3, a potential 3 and out. Wilson takes the snap. Over the middle, caught by Bo, and he has the first down on the play. Down at the 38-yard line. That's a gain of about 7. Now a play later at 2nd and inches. Wilson in shotgun. Play action to Marshawn Lynch. Wilson in the pocket. He's going deep downfield for Kearse, and that's incomplete, but there's a flag down. And I think this might be on Quan Williams, and it could be pass interference, which would be huge, as it would put the Seahawks all the way down there. And it is pass interference on the Browns, and it is against Quan Williams. So a few plays later, that would lead to 3rd and 4 inside the 10. Wilson in shotgun, takes the snap. Wilson going to the outside, and it's going to be caught by Chris Matthews. Touchdown, Seattle, and they are able to tie this ball game right back up at 28 apiece. I don't know if that ball would have been overthrown anyway, but I think the pass interference definitely helped that drive. Now on 3rd and 4, Manziel goes to the outside to Desmond Lewis, who fights for the first down to keep this drive alive. Manziel has already thrown the ball 31 times. And on 2nd and 14, Manziel to the outside, and that's caught by Travis Benjamin, and he's going to be brought down in Seattle territory down at the 35-yard line. Now on 3rd and 6, Manziel in shotgun. He takes the snap. He goes over the middle. It's caught by Tyler Lockett, and he has the first down on the play to keep the drive alive. Manziel, 344 yards, and we are not even in the 4th quarter yet. Now Manziel on 3rd and 5 goes over the middle and is incomplete. He overthrew his man. I think it was Travis Benjamin wide open, so all the Browns got on that drive was a field goal. Now Wilson comes out down by 3. He goes to the outside, and it's caught by Doug Baldwin. First down, Seattle. Now 3rd and 8 a few plays later. Russell Wilson in shotgun again. Takes the snap. He sits in the pocket. There's a flag down. He goes over the middle. Caught by Jermaine Kearse. And now Kearse is off to the races inside the 10, 5, and finally brought down inside the 5-yard line. But there is a flag down, so this could be potentially huge. But the penalty is against Joe Hayden on defense, so the ball is going to be put down at the 4-yard line anyway and set up 1st and goal for Seattle. So now Wilson, play action to Lynch. He's sitting in the pocket now under pressure, sacked on the play and fumbles the ball, and the Browns are right there to recover it. There were 4 Browns in that area, so the Seahawks really didn't have a chance to recover that ball. And so after letting up a huge play, the defense comes up big. Now 2nd and 1. Manziel hands off to Robert Turbin to the outside, and he gets the first down. Turbin 11 carries, 62 yards on the day. 2nd and 8. Manziel in shotgun. They're going to throw the ball again. Manziel in the pocket. Over the middle. Caught by Josh Boyce, who somehow made that catch. And he's going to be brought down in Seattle territory down at the 45. Now a few plays later, it's 3rd and 9. Manziel in shotgun. Takes the snap over the middle. And somehow that pass is caught by Hawkins. And he's down to the 31-yard line. So now a couple plays later, it's 3rd and 6. Manziel in shotgun. Turbin and Crowell in the backfield. Manziel screen out to Crowell. Can the blocking set up? Crowell breaks a tackle, has the first down, and he is going to be pushed down at about the 10-yard line. That would lead to 3rd and goal a few plays later. 9 minutes to go in the game. Manziel to the end zone, and it is dropped by Josh Boyce. He was covered very closely by Kerry Williams. So the Browns did get a field goal out of that, so now they're up by 6. On 1st and 10, Wilson's going to go deep downfield, and it is caught by their backup tight end, and they get into Cleveland territory. 8 minutes to go. It's 3rd and 10. Wilson in shotgun. He's got Marshawn Lynch and Helflet in the backfield. Wilson over the middle of the field, and the pass is tipped away and intercepted by Joe Hayden, who gets his 6th pick on the season. And now the Browns have a chance to make this a 2-possession game. On 3rd and 15, Manziel in shotgun takes the snap, and Manziel's looking to run. He breaks a tackle, now looking for the blocking to set up, and he gets about a 2-yard gain before being met by Cam Chancellor and goes down. Right there, you guys, honestly, I thought I called 4 verticals, not a QB draw. That's my bad. So now with 5:49 to go in the game, the Seahawks have to go about 80 yards downfield. They're down by 6. Over the middle, caught by Curse, and he has the first down at the 41-yard line. So there's 20 yards that they need. 2nd and 10, Wilson in pistol, takes the snap. He goes over the middle, and it's caught by Dwayne Bowe, and he's going to have the first down on the play. Wilson is 19 of 27 for over 350 yards on the day. Now 3rd and 10, play action to Marshawn Lynch. Wilson sitting in the pocket all the time in the world, and he finally throws it downfield, and it is going to be caught by the backup tight end, Helflet, down at the 4-yard line. How do you let up that pass? I have no idea why Barkevious Mingo could not cover that. Now 3rd and goal. Wilson under center. They've got Fred Jackson in the backfield, and that's where they go with it. And Jackson's going to be stuffed back at the 5-yard line. So now with 2 minutes to go in the game, the Seahawks have a decision to make, and they are going to go for it. So out of shotgun from 4th and goal from the 5, Wilson takes the snap in the pocket over to the left side of the field, and it's caught by Curse. Touchdown Seattle, and they are going to have a 1-point lead over the Browns. So now Manziel comes out with 1:51 to go. They still have all 3 timeouts. Manziel takes the snap over the middle, and it's caught by Lockett. Tyler Lockett's going to have the first down on the play. They just need to get into field goal range. 2nd and 6, Manziel takes the snap. In the pocket again, goes to the outside, a wide open Desmond Lewis, and they are down inside the 32-yard line. They are now in field goal range. It's 2nd and 10, a minute to go in the game. Hand off to Turbin, up the middle, and Turbin's going to be brought down, and the Seahawks burn their 2nd timeout. So that's going to stop the clock, and it's now 3rd and 7. A minute to go in the game. Manziel takes the snap over the middle, and Cam Chancellor jumps the route, and it's intercepted. I cannot believe the Browns threw that in that situation. So now with a minute to go, the Seahawks have the ball. The Browns do have a chance still. They have all 3 timeouts. They have to get 3 stops. Hand off to Lynch, up the middle, and that's going to be about a 5 or 6 yard gain on the play. They have to stop probably the best power back in the league right now. 2nd and 4, hand off to Lynch, up the middle, and that's going to be a gain of about 1, and the Browns would burn a timeout. Now 3rd and 3, 48 seconds to go in the game, and they need to stop. Hand off to Fred Jackson to the outside, and he is brought down by Quan Williams. That's going to lead to 4th and 1, and they're going to punt the ball back to Cleveland. 28 seconds to go, no timeouts. Manziel in shotgun, takes the snap. Manziel in the pocket, over the middle, caught by Desmond Lewis, and they probably shouldn't have gone to the middle of the field, but they do have 20 seconds to get to the line and do something. Now Manziel on 1st and 10 comes out in shotgun, running the hurry-up offense. Manziel sits in the pocket to the outside, and Benjamin had to jump to catch it, and he's marked down because the guy got shoved into him, and the Browns are not going to be able to make it back to the line of scrimmage in time. And that is going to end the game. The Browns lose by 1. So this was a really, really hectic game. It was still a lot of fun. I understand I made some questionable calls. Like the QB draw, I didn't even mean to do that. I thought it was 4 verticals because I just saw the routes. I didn't see the name of the play where it said QB draw, and obviously once Manziel started running, I had no idea what I was doing. I was just trying to scramble around and make something of that, and obviously got a 2-yard gain, so it didn't really help at all. And then the other questionable call I made was whenever we were in field goal range on 3rd down, and I threw it over the middle. I saw Lockett as open. I didn't think Cam Chancellor was going to be fast enough to jump that route. I was obviously incredibly wrong, and then I think throwing over the middle was also a bad idea, and even when I threw over the middle, I probably should have just ran to the line and spiked it. But even running a play, I feel like could have been the right call, except for whenever I threw it to Benjamin, the second I pressed that button to throw it to him, I saw it was going to be a high ball, and I figured that was going to be awful. And I saw him go up for the aggressive catch, and then, I think it was Desmond Lewis didn't hold his block long enough, and he was able to get him down. And it was just bad play calling by me there in the last quarter, probably last quarter and a half probably. But anyway, we do have to move on. We dropped to 9-5, but we have to obviously continue playing this season. We still have a shot at the playoffs. This did not absolutely kill our playoff hopes. We can still finish 11-5 or 10-6 and probably make the playoffs. Next week is against the 8-6 Kansas City Chiefs, who are right behind us for that 6th playoff spot. Luckily, this week the Chargers also lost, so they are still a game behind us. But we really can't afford to lose, because if we get tied with the Chargers, they would have the tiebreaker over us because they beat us back in week 4. At least I think that's how that would work. Anyway, pretty much we have to win next week. And if we win and the Chargers lose next week, then we would be in the playoffs, because that would knock them both to 8-7, and then one of them would have to win their division, obviously. See, that's the other thing, is that pretty much if we beat the Chiefs, I think we're in. because the Chargers would would win their division, I think. I don't know. It's a weird thing right now, but we'll figure out here in the next couple weeks. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will talk to you guys next time.